Which singer has the most angelic voice? Karen Carpenter, Alison Krauss Edit, Aurora. I know that's you Ursula. Enya, Charlotte Church. Listen to Pi Jesu, Jeff Buckley, Canadian Lorena McKenna, Hope Sandoval, Andrea Bocelli. Tom Waits has the voice of a biblically accurate angel. Sarah McLachlan, Art Garfunkel. Bridge Over Troubled Water and the live version of For Emily, Wherever I May Find Her both showcase it. Too bad he smoked his voice away. Elizabeth Fraser, Dolores O'Riordan, Norah Jones, Florence Welch. Deep Pain without autotune is one of a kind. If it's specifically angelic, I feel like Liz Fraser from Cocteau Twins and that guy from Sigur Rós are strong contenders. Christine McVie, Annika van Giersbergen, Darren Hayes from Savage Garden, Eva Cassidy. Alison Krauss has a beautiful voice. Pure like a bell. Floor Jansen, Roy Orbison. Hosier's up there. Annie Lennox hadn't realized how pure her voice was until I saw her live. And how strong and true. She is amazing. Simone Simons or Liv Christine for me. Whitney Houston, Julie Cruz, Luciano Pavarotti, Brennan from Step Brothers. Either Bjork or Hannah Reid from London Grammar. Tori Amos, Beth Gibbons, Sarah Bareilles 100, Sarah Brightman, K.D. Lang. Her version of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah is definitely one of the best, and the duet she does with Roy Orbison. Magical. Alison Krauss, Heart with Arrow, Sarah Bareilles, Marcos Arresto from Poets of the Fall. Hot damn, I heard Jewel sing in concert and she truly sounded like an angel. Lana Del Rey, Amy Lee, Ella Fitzgerald, for me. Maynard James Keenan, Dimash, Florence from Florence and the Machine. Tom York, Chris Cornell, Elizabeth Fraser, Israel Kamaka Viva Ole, Kate Bush. It's always Freddie Mercury. Sarah Jarosh. Not as common as most of the others mentioned in this thread, but I can't get enough of her. I want her music playing as I take my last breath. Yvonne Elliman and Jesus Christ Superstar. Minnie Riperton R.I.P. Vessel from Sleep Token. Caroline Polachek. Michaela Krefeld. Coincidentally, he also possesses the most demonic voice. Till Lindemann, vocalist of the Sundays. The Weeknd. I guess what do you mean by angelic? Kathleen Battle. In addition to all her opera stuff, she did like spirituals and gospel stuff. She's got a serious voice and the delivery of things is neat. Elvis Presley did gospel as well and had a really neat and pretty voice too. But Kathleen Battle is just a different level of things. Maria Franz. Hai Lung, Fka Twigs, Jonesy from Sigur Rós, Tom York, Matt Bellamy from Muse has quite a few angels. Women have been mentioned, so a couple of guys: Gordon Lightfoot, James Taylor, Chino Moreno, Barbra Streisand during the early 1960s, Katie Melua, and Linda Davis. Giannis Papadopoulos. Will Ramos. Remember that chick that did the Halo theme in a stairwell or something? Maria Franz of Hai Lung. Aurora. Suzanne Vega. Jason Mraz. Anita Baker. Maynard James Keenan. Frank Ocean. Enya. Leon Bridges. Have people not heard of Cecil? Coco from SWV. Martina McBride. Cecil Shirshabu. She did the vocals for the Titanic soundtrack. No lyrics, but hauntingly beautiful. I think one of her tracks is Never an Absolution. Rita Coolidge could sing the ingredients off a cereal box, and I'd still listen, over and over and over again. Sam Cooke. Ronnie James Dio. Freddie Mercury. I have a feeling people aren't gonna like this answer, but for me it's Lana Del Rey. Elizabeth Fraser. Cocteau Twins. Florence. Her. The Weeknd and his Falsettos. Erykah Badu. The singer from Evanescence. Angelic. Well then Celine Dion. Jeff Buckley. Always. The fact that he isn't here anymore makes his already angelic sounding voice 1,000 times more angelic. When I listen to his beautiful voice, I feel like he's actually reciting his beautifully written poetry gently in my ears. Belinda Butcher. Listening to Blown a Wish is like being in heaven. The lady singing to the cows. Edit this lady. Wayne Brady. Wise Blood. SZA. Casey Musgraves. Depends on how do you think angels sound. For me it's Tom Waits. As you can imagine, angelic perception will and should differ between the people, as that's subjective option, not an objective quality. Tori Amos. Einar Solberg. Amy Lee, Natalie Merchant, and Paula Cole all have low, rich voices that I'd love to hear together. Amy's harmonies, though, are my favorite. Goosebump territory. Also Origa, for her Ghost in the Shell SAC theme. A few of mine. Some may be unpopular: Frank Ocean, Ezra Koenig, Madley Croft, FKA Twigs, Robert Plant, Dolly Parton, Tiny Tim, Mariah Carey, Yoko Ono OS, Tom York, Robbie Williams. Angels is kinda his thing. Old Dirty Bastard, Brian Johnson, If It's Opposite Day, Heroin Era, Anthony Green, Sarah Cracknell, Mary Clayton, Aurora. Example: Everything Matters, Aurora, Hansi Kursch, Jackie Ivanko. Dimash Kudaibergen is very impressive. Dimash Kudaibergen. Karen Piries of the Innocence Mission. I can't recommend this to this topic without a giant warning, but the first thing to come to mind was Alyssa White-Gluz's clean vocals. Heard the Wolf You feed recently and it was a handful of times my jaw dropped. Such a pure sound from someone I didn't expect it from. Warning, the rest of that song and a good chunk of the rest of her material is about as far from angelic singing as you can get death metal growling. Jonna Jinton example, Claire Torrey, Julie Cruz, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah McLachlan, or is that because of association with her hit song, Mac DeMarco, Carl Wilson, Eivor, Bonnie Tyler, the AC/DC singer, Grace Slick way back when. White Rabbit is just, Kissing Face, A-OK, Daniel Caesar, Ellie Goulding, Jhené Aiko, Freddie Mercury, Michael McDonald, Brennan Huff. It sounds like a combination of Jesus and Fergie and Murray. I haven't seen anyone say Dolly Parton yet, which is a shame. Vashti Bunyan, Florence Welch, Sufjan Stevens, or Natalie Merring, better known as Wise Blood. Justin Vernon Bon Iver would be my vote. The Irish come out way ahead with both Sinead O'Connor and Dolores O'Riordan. Cavetown, the lead singer from Keane, Eva Cassidy, Julie Andrews. Yoko Ono has a voice that matches what I assume would be the voice of a biblically accurate angel. Save this thread as I will have to listen to all the singers I didn't know of. Freddie Mercury, Morten Harket. If I'm not greeted at the pearly gates by Freddie Mercury warming up his voice like he did in Live Aid, I'm not coming in. Lemmy. Susie Boggess, perhaps less angelic than warm, strong and clear. Cecil. Adele. Minnie Riperton. Morten Harket from Aha. Lana Del Rey. Freddie Mercury. All other answers are incorrect. I don't like her, nor her songs, but I gotta give Ariana Grande some credit. She is truly an incredible singer with an impressive range and creativity. Lana Del Rey. Ruth Acuff. Enya. Can't mention Freddie Mercury without giving Steve Perry a big shout too. Journey's song People and Places seems almost ethereal for me. Eva Cassidy singing Over the Rainbow will make you stop whatever you're doing and just be. Aurora. Alanis Morissette. Her live performance of Uninvited at the Grammys decades ago was amazing. Eva Cassidy. Just listen. How you all gonna list The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, and Mac DeMarco before 5-time Grammy winner Renee Fleming, who literally gets her check for singing Angelic. Vil Vallow, Lindsey Sterling, Yoko Ono, Sorks I'm Deaf, Hayley Williams of Paramore. Especially in this cover of Hallelujah. Meatloaf, Lauryn Hill, Shania Twain, the lead singer from Shinedown. Man has some pipes. Aurora. Ronnie James Dio. Aurora. I'm kind of amazed no one has mentioned her. For those who are unfamiliar, she sings the high parts of the main song from Frozen 2. Morten Harket, lead singer of Aha. Everyone knows Take On Me. But Aha have so many great songs like The Sun Always Shines on TV, Manhattan Skyline, Stay on These Roads. These really showcase Morten Harket's voice. The Girl from Evanescence. Casey Musgraves. I absolutely love Golden Hour, the album. Happy and Sad is such a simple yet emotional song. Aurora. I heard Evanescence's songs without any music or editing, and her voice alone I could listen to all day. Also, Within Temptation is another gorgeous singer who sounds like an angel. Josh Groban. Enya. Josh Groban. Elliott Smith. Amy Lee and Adele. I don't know her name, but she's the singer for Within Temptation. Most angelic voice I ever heard. Eva Cassidy. Amy Lee. Her voice is the definition of angelic. Will Ramos, Paul Simon, Louis Capaldi, Stephen Hawking, Amy Lee, Ewan McGregor, The Weeknd, Jack Black, Corpse Grinder, Ariana Grande, Frank Sinatra, Ellie Goulding, Celine Dion, especially her head voice. Yoko Ono. If I want to sleep, I just pop on some performance art from her. My partner. Her voice is incredible and I mostly want her to make it big so that more people can know about her. Lana Del Rey. My first thought is Ariana Grande. Incredible natural voice. Just sheer talent. Doja Cat. The Weeknd sounds like a fallen angel. The Weeknd. The Weeknd. Homer Simpson before puberty. James Hetfield. Billie Eilish. That sultry whispery voice is amazing. Especially when accompanied acoustic guitar. Taylor Swift. Eddie Vedder. Bollywood Arijit Singh. Shreya Ghoshal. Hollywood Ariana Grande. Harry Styles. Zayn Malik. K-pop Jungkook. Jimin. Jin. Via BTS. Amy Lee. Mariah Carey will always win. Corey Taylor. Rock On Gesture. Brian Johnson. Carrie Underwood. Patrick Stump. Hands down. Mariah Carey. Celine Dion. And not just the Titanic stuff. Phil Anselmo. Amy Lee. The opposite of Meghan Trainor or whatever the fuck. Her voice makes me want to jump into traffic. Tiny Tim or Tiny Tina. Take your pick. Travis Scott. Camellia. Alex Johnson. George Fisher. Truly a god walking among men. Yebba Smith. Her. And Lady Gaga are my front runners. In my opinion, Eiko Shimamiya has the most angelic voice. Amaya Montero. Emma Kirby. Jim James. Brendan Huff. Voice of an angel. He's been called the songbird of his generation by people who've heard him. Brennan Huff. Caroline Harrison. Jeff Buckley. Hallelujah. Aurora. Cecil Shirshabu. Rhodes. Liana Flores. Judith Durham. R.I.P. I'll never find another you. Irrepressible and crystal clear.